Hi all, welcome to Night Rips and another opening of 6 packs of 1992 Top Stadium Club Series 3. So, between the videos, I actually went rummaging through my 2021 Stadium Club, and much as I thought, the Randy Johnson, the one that we pulled from the last video, which is actually this one right here, actually was reprinted in Stadium Club this year. And of course, the big difference is Stadium Club, the original ones, the foil on this was gold, whereas this one was silver. And obviously, backs are totally different. And it did mention that this is a reprint, whereas this is an original. So definitely wanted to pull those out, much like I do whenever you do reprints. I also, as I was looking through it, I found this too. And this is actually one of the number one draft picks of the 90s. In one of the videos, we did pull this Brian Taylor, but, they did reprint Chipper Jones, and I'm actually hoping to find Chipper Jones. And so maybe by bringing out the reprint of that, maybe we'll get a little bit of pack luck. So let's go ahead and see. I'm not holding my breath because those are still short prints. They are at 1 in 72. So, there's 36 packs in a box. So it's really in pulling one in 2 boxes is what the average should be, but you never know. These weren't meant to be box odds. These were more meant to be pack odds because people bought these individually. And these were about $2 a pack. So there's George Bell. But we never know. Fingers crossed. I also went and looked at all the reprints, actually, of 2021 Stadium Club, and they did it because it is the 30th year of Stadium Club, or it's the 30th anniversary, not the 30th year, because, there was about 10 years of break that was done. We did pull one of the members' choice cards, this time for George Brett, longtime Royals there. Dave Winfield. We've seen him already, actually, and almost no foil in him whatsoever. That's unfortunate. We got Eddie Murray with the Mets. Of course, we got the club membership card. Trying to sell you the membership, which was kind of neat. You did get cards. You got all the members' choice cards sent to you. Those were the 20 cards that they provided you. So everybody could get them, but it was just part of the club membership. You didn't have to actually buy the whole set. Definitely got some off-centering here, but that's a problem with these. Basically, this is still junk wax. They did overproduce a lot of this stuff, so, and it's partially the reason why you can still buy it pretty cheap today. But of course, because you can buy it, there was so much of it. These cards are just not really worth much. They're worth it to me because I want to collect them all, but not to, unless that's your collection. They're just not, they don't hold the value quite the same. Plus, you'd have to really get them graded for them to be worth anything. And I look at it this way, is that most of these cards, even if you got them graded, it would probably cost more to grade them than what the card will ever be worth. So it comes out, what's the point? All right. Just going through, see if we can find any more. Hopefully find another draft pick of the 90s. Hopefully find a chipper. I would be really happy with that one. But not yet. Of course, got Bip Roberts. You see Bip a lot. You see Bip, Chili Davis. Definitely some names that you never forget. Richard Rodriguez. And the last one in this one, David Island. All right, 4 packs to go. As I find more boxes, especially as it gets up in Gary Sheffield, up into the newer stuff. The thing I like about those is all the inserts that you'd start finding. And I'm not trying to capture all the inserts because that would just, I'm not that crazy. Especially because there's some of them that are so rare. There's Nolan Ryan, Member's Choice card. That's a very nice card. Yeah, definitely, getting a lot of inserts. It's something interesting to look at. Of course, I'm going for the base cards, but it's still nice cards to look at. Plus, some of the funny things that you can end up finding. Such as, I think it was 1994 or 95, where they were giving away long-distance telephone cards. And I don't even remember the last time I paid for long distance. Unless I was paying for it overseas. It's one of the Bars cards. Gary Carter, the Expos. But yeah, it was definitely a sign of the times in the 90s when you'd have 3 minutes of long distance. And that wasn't cheap. Three packs to go. Now with one box of this, we should honestly be able to finish at least the 300 card set. Because 36 packs of 15 cards, that was 540 cards. So you should be able to. You're not guaranteed it, but you never know. Everybody wore Oakleys back in the day. Of course, so did I. Kevin Mitchell. It's just the M thing to do. Now he's missing most of his Stadium Club foil. Definitely didn't always keep the machines full and definitely didn't keep them on center. But they were trying to crank this stuff out so fast that, yeah, you expected some failures. Yeah, it's a club membership card. That's the look of a walk-off right there. The walk-off or a homer. And people were hitting homers left and right back in the day, but of course, as it turns out, a lot of the reasons because a lot of them were enhanced. Let's put it that way. All right, 2 packs to go. So while we haven't found any of the draft picks of the 90s, we did find a couple of good Members' Choice cards so far. Let's see if we can find any more. Definitely spinning cards around. Of course, part of the reason going through these like this was Tom Hankey. Great pitcher. Definitely a good reliever, that is. But yeah, putting them back so whenever I can start, sorting them, gets them all in the same level or same order, so it's easier to go through. There's the big unit. So it's got another one of him. Dickie Thon. That's an interesting look. Another club membership card. Back when they used to sign a lot of stuff for people. I mean, of course, they still do. Just now they got all the nets up and security and all that type of stuff. It doesn't look quite the same. Print off on that one. And then there's Junior Ortiz. All right, let's go in our last pack. See if we find any more Members' Choice. So I'm not holding out for any more of the draft pick. We have pulled one. And that may be it for this entire box. But if we find another one, I won't complain. Definitely going to get a Members' Choice. I saw the foil. Yep. Oh, and it's another nice one. So we've gotten at least 2 Hall of Famers. And this time we've got Yount. First ballot Hall of Famer, actually. Of course, I think Nolan Ryan was too, to be honest. I mean, seven no-hitters, over 5,000 strikeouts. How could he not be a first rounder? And we got a little bit of foil problem there. All right, coming down to the end of this rip. Another membership card. We have Monty Ferris. That looks like somebody's trying to take him out because he is definitely way over the bag there. Definitely how the game used to be played. Can't do that anymore. Carl Willis. Mark Eichhorn. Mike Fitzgerald. And last one is Monty Ferris again, trying to get taken out. So let's go ahead and, we definitely got some good base cards here. And, if you're going to fill a 300 card base set, you got to have a good set of base cards to start with. But from a Members' Choice perspective, we did pull. Actually, we got a stuck card. That's the only problem with these Kodak prints. They do stick a little bit. Gil Heredia tried to jump in with the Members' Choice, but we did get some great ones here. And actually, all 3 of these are actually Hall of Famers. Got George Brett, Mr. Royal, Nolan Ryan, who has records that will never be broken, and then got Yount, another great player, third baseman, outfielder, but definitely a good slugger, and was a slugger before the Peds happened too. So that's it for this rip. Again, it's basically what I expected it to be. This was a way for me to go and fill some holes in my collection as I tried to go ahead and get all of the Top Stadium Club. I think with this one, this might be the only box of 92 that I'll open. At least I'm hoping. I'm still trying to sort all my 92s that I have pulled, and I might actually be finished with that set. So I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, make sure to subscribe to the channel as I open more. We're going to have 4 more rips of this. So I'd love to have you come along on this journey. Maybe we'll find that elusive Chipper Jones first draft choice. I don't know if we will or not, but one can hope. I hope you enjoyed it. I appreciate the time you took watching this video, and I hope to see you next time. So until then, bye now.